All right, guys, it's starting to get dark. And basically, this is the last round. And I'm going to just go straight from 550 yards to 850 yards. That's where those white papers are, side by side. It's kind of like in the middle of the screen right there. If you look all the way to the left, there's a bull there. That's at around 900 yards. But there's a what you're seeing across over there is like two mountaintops or two hilltops, right? So in between the two hilltops, you really can't shoot. I could get a little bit closer, but it's a little bit it's hard to access. So I don't think I got enough daylight left to try and get like to the 700 yards, which is where I would have preferred to start. So we're just going to go straight to 850 yards. I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a Hail Mary because that's like I'm definitely not ready to jump from the 550 up to the 850, from 550 to 850. The reason I say that is because I did have to adjust the scope up because I've seen in my previous shooting that at 550 yards, I'm shooting at the bottom of the paper and I had to hold to the top, and that that was still shooting like towards the middle. So what I did is on this scope over here with this is the PLX, the $1,500 scope, right? This is the Primary Arms M8 Raptor on top of the Ruger MPR. This one I adjusted up 6 clicks. All right, kind of hoping that will get me where I need to be. That one over there, which I adjusted that one up 4 clicks. Okay, so with at least with the M8 Raptor, it tells us exactly where we need to be, or where we should, or theoretically where we should be at 850 yards. So we probably got a better shot at hitting that versus the mill grid, because with the mill grid, I got no idea what my holdover should be on that. In fact, I'm not even going to shoot that. That's something I need to figure out on a different day, where I got more time to kind of like figure out what my mill hold. I think it's probably somewhere around 7, but I really have no idea. That's just a guess. The good thing about this M8 Raptor Primary Arms tells us where we should be at 850 yards. So we're going to do both of these magazines on this M8 Raptor at the 850 yards side by side. We're going to do one and then the other. Hopefully we'll this one, great scope over here. I'm loving this SLX 1 to 10 by 28 with the mill grid. I love the mill grid for communication. It's very flexible, but this is where it kind of falls short. If you don't already have the information in your head because I know where I gotta be at 550 yards, I don't know where I need to be at 850 yards. That's something I have to build. I have to build up a database. So since we're pressed on time, we're just gonna shoot this M8 Raptor. Okay, since like I said, we're racing against the sun right now because I still got. I don't own this location, so I got to pick up my brass here. It's not like my place where I use the brass as a red carpet to stand on. Here I got to clean it up. But the good thing is I get to take it back to my place and spread it all over the place. So, okay, let's get on this, boy. All right, we're going to shoot the first target on the left first. See if I can get my elevation right here. Actually, I got to rotate this up. Get higher up over there. Okay, here we go. I see my target. 8 magnification. All right, now I gotta find the 8 line. I'm gonna. So this only goes up to 8. So I'm gonna hold right at the top, and hopefully they'll do it. 8. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the line right underneath that. I'm gonna hold that to the top. There's a break after the 8. Based on what I'm seeing so far, and since I got limited time, I'm just gonna go straight to that line. I'm gonna hold that to the top of the paper. I lost my target. no, I saw where that hit. That's hitting the dirt to the low to the left. I wouldn't be surprised if we got no hits on target. I saw that impact low to the left on the ground. So that means my holdover's way low. Let's again. I'm going to throw the next magazine. Or the next one to the right. See if we can get any hits. So I saw one impact low so I know if anything I'm favoring, you know, I'm probably too low in my holdovers, which is the pattern that I've seen today in my shooting, and I had to adjust up. I did adjust the scope up a little bit here for this, but I still think I'm a little bit too low. Right. Let's get down there and look. I did see an impact on that one behind it in the dirt. So that one, actually, there's a little bit of hope. Maybe that one that was like low to the left, maybe that was just a fluke. Maybe I pulled it. I don't know. Let's get down there and look because we're running out of daylight. Let's see. Well, maybe we even get a chance to take one more run at this. Walking up to the targets. That's where we were all the way down there with the flashing lights, if you can see them. So yes, if you look in between here, basically we're shooting across like two hilltops. So there's like a dead valley in there. I mean, I can get, you know, it takes a little bit of effort to get down there. Let's see, do we get any hits here? Shit, I can't even get behind it. Hold up. Well, this is interesting. I don't think they're bullet holes, but it looks like I hit dirt down here and it bounced up. So I gotta hold much higher. See, that's a keyhole. See how that keyhole right there? That's a bullet that hit here, bounced up. So I gotta hold even higher. Oh, what's this? Is this a hit? Is that a bullet or is that a rock? Whoa! Okay, hold on. I'm like wrong over here. That might be a rock. I can't tell. That might be a rock that hit this. I'm going to take one more shot at this. I got just enough daylight. This time I'm going to hold much higher because clearly I'm centering up and I bounced some rocks up and they hit at the bottom there. All right, here you go, guys. This is the last one for today because it's starting to get too dark. So I got 10 round loaded. I'm just going to hold higher. Higher than basically because now I'm past the holds of the Raptor, right? So I'm going into the mill grid. So I'm gonna go to the first bar. So I'm going to 10 mils. I mean, yeah, I'm going down to 10 mils. I mean, this is a hill. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna load up here. I'm gonna put one at 9 mils, and then one at 10 mils, or one at 9.5 mils, I think. I forgot what it is in there, and then one at 10 mils. See if we can get anything. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, let's do this. All right, pressure's on. Running out of dead level. I gotta zoom back in order to find this guy. Yeah, so we'll go 9 mils on one target and then 10 mils on the other, hold it to the top of the paper. So that was at 9 mils. Now I'm going to do 10 mils on the one to the right. Hopefully one of these hits and we'll have some data as far as what the hole needs to be. I'm obviously rushing a little bit here because of the light. And also because I think they're going to throw me out of here in a little few minutes. 10 mils. So that was the barbell. Barbell on top of the target. Let's get down there, take a quick look, pick up the targets, get back here, pack everything up. Pause this camera. Alright guys, moment of truth. We got the sun setting over there. Back there with the blinking lights is where we were. See if we got any hits at 850 yards. So the one on the left was the 9 mil hold. One, is there an easier way to access this shit? I'm gonna fall again. Hold on. See, can I see the back? No, the back paper's got too much crap on it. Can't see it. All right, so Zippo on at 10 mils. Anything on 9 mils? Wait, is that a hit? We got one hit. We got one hit. Yep, that's a boot hole. We got one hit. That's from earlier. That's a rock or something that popped up over there. Well, let me pull this shit out of the ground. Pull this crap out. I'll kill myself up here. No, fuck. Stretch this out. Yeah, so we got one hit with the 9 mils way at the bottom. So let me tell you guys, you saw what I did at the 550 yards, right? Which is that hill over there. I mean, I was getting some nice tight groups, all right? They were coming in at about 9 inches. So from 550 yards to 900 yards, big challenge, okay? I'm sorry, 850 yards. 850 yards here, big challenge. And I know I was holding pretty good as far as like when I was shooting it, like when I was pulling the trigger, my hold wasn't coming off target by much. It was mostly going straight up. So basically I was shooting about as good as when I was shooting at the 500 yards. So what that means is that the 70 same grain bullets, I think that at 850 yards, they've destabilized. They're basically, you know, we're getting like really wide groups. What I really need is something that's like 700 yards to try and, you know, which is like maybe downhill over there. The problem is, see, like there's a hill, there's a valley in between these 2 points here, so it's very hard for me to get to 700 yards here, because that's really where I need to be, you know, to like really test this to the next level, right? Because at 550 yards, nice group, I know that'll get me to 600 yards, no problem. 700 yards is really where I need to test this out and see what type of a grouping I'm getting. So that's today's excitement, guys. Learned a whole bunch of things. Definitely learning, you know, my limits here, because 850 yards definitely cannot put reliable hits on targets with this ammunition and with this, you know, with a 5.56 and this type of ammunition. I was hoping I might be able to. We did get that one hit, though. I feel really good about it. So at least the bullets are in the general area, meaning that if you're shooting at somebody, if I'm shooting at somebody at 850 yards with this setup, they're going to land close enough that they're going to take cover. And they're going to think about, like, they're going to not want to get closer to me, right? You see where the blinking lights are down there? Right, that's 850 yards away. So if I can, at 850 yards, I may not be able to hit them, but I can put bullets close enough at them that it will most likely, like, you know, maybe not want them to come any closer to me. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I got to pack this stuff up before it gets completely dark here. Talk to you guys soon.